In the high-octane world of Formula One, where every millisecond counts and innovation is the name of the game, McLaren has emerged as the team to beat since the Miami Grand Prix. Their relentless pursuit of excellence has seen them climb to the top of the Constructors Championship standings after a thrilling Baku Grand Prix. However, their recent success hasn't come without its share of controversies. Footage from Baku has sparked debates, showing unusual flexing on the rear wing flap of the MCL38, raising questions about the legality of their aerodynamic innovations. As the season heads into its final 7 races, could McLaren's cutting-edge technology land them in hot water with the FIA? And what impact might this have on their championship aspirations? McLaren's resurgence in the 2024 Formula One season has been nothing short of spectacular. Ever since their dominant performance in Miami, the Woking-based squad has consistently been a force to reckon with. Their latest triumph came at the Baku Grand Prix, where Oscar Piastri clinched a sensational victory, while Lando Norris fought his way from a lowly P15 on the grid to a commendable P4 finish. This remarkable turnaround has solidified McLaren's position at the top of the Constructors Championship. However, the road to glory has not been without its bumps. The spotlight is now firmly on McLaren's innovative MCL38, particularly its rear wing and front wing designs. Footage from the Baku Grand Prix has resurfaced, showing the DRS flap on the MCL38 exhibiting an unusual degree of rotation under high-speed conditions. This phenomenon, akin to a semi-DRS effect, has raised eyebrows and sparked suspicions among rival teams and F1 fans alike. From lap 20 of the Baku race, Piastri took the lead from Charles Leclerc, but maintaining that lead was no easy feat. For the remaining 31 laps, the young Australian found himself in a fierce defensive battle against the relentless Monegasque driver. Despite the immense pressure, Piastri showcased nerves of steel, holding off Leclerc's advances with remarkable composure. The key to his defense lay in the top speed advantage of the MCL38, which seemed almost too good to be true. Comparative footage of Leclerc's SNF24 rear wing revealed a stark difference in the DRS flap's behavior. While the SF24's flap exhibited some rotation, it was nowhere near the level seen on the MCL38. This discrepancy has fueled speculation that McLaren's rear wing design might be exploiting a gray area in the regulations, providing them with a significant aerodynamic advantage. Adding to the intrigue is McLaren's controversial front wing design. The FIA has deemed it legal for now, but the flexing observed in the front wing flaps has kept the entire grid on edge. Red Bull and Ferrari, the first to raise concerns, have been vocal about their dissatisfaction with the FIA's ruling. Christian Horner and Frederic Vasseur have hinted at further tests and potential bans for 2025 if the flexing is deemed excessive. Andrea Stella, McLaren's team principal, believes that the reality of McLaren's resurgence might be a tough pill for other teams to swallow. The comprehensive overhaul of McLaren's technical department and the state-of-the-art facilities in Woking have finally delivered what they had hoped for in 2025, a championship-winning car. This transformation was a crucial factor in Lando Norris's decision to stay with the team into the new regulatory era. McLaren not only retained Norris, but also secured the services of Oscar Piastri, a highly competitive driver, to complement their lineup. Stella emphasized that McLaren's approach to this year's car was methodical and deliberate. Unlike other teams that rushed upgrades to the track, McLaren meticulously tested their developments in the wind tunnel and CFD facilities. This cautious strategy allowed them to gather extensive data before committing to full-scale track testing. Stella elaborated on this approach, stating, "We haven't introduced a significant upgrade since Miami. The next relevant upgrade, which wasn't as substantial as Miami, came at Zandvoort. It didn't involve the entire floor, but focused on specific areas of the car. We refrained from pressing the go button prematurely because we wanted to ensure that our developments were mature enough for trackside implementation." As a result of this careful planning, McLaren has taken a commanding lead in the Constructors' Championship, holding a 20-point advantage over Red Bull. This margin could have been narrower had Sergio Perez finished the race in the top positions. Nevertheless, McLaren has built a car that performs consistently across various circuits, without the need for a specific sweet spot to extract maximum performance. The MCL38 boasts the widest operating window on the grid, excelling on both low and high downforce circuits with minimal performance fluctuations. However, Red Bull is not far behind. Christian Horner has revealed that the RB20 will feature a new, more flexible front wing for the remainder of the season. This upgrade is expected to bolster Max Verstappen's defense of his championship title. Despite Norris cutting only 3 points from Verstappen's lead in Baku, he did so starting from P15, while Verstappen began at P6. Verstappen cannot always rely on Norris having a challenging weekend. Horner elaborated on the flexible front wing, stating, "We revisited this concept more recently than a decade ago, about 3 years back. What's crucial for any team is clarity, knowing whether something is acceptable or not. If it's deemed acceptable, it encourages you to pursue similar solutions. The regulator has all the information, and if it's deemed acceptable, you pursue that route." Whether this will be enough for Verstappen to secure his 4th consecutive championship remains to be seen. However, one thing is certain: the 2025 season is unlikely to be dominated by any single team. Horner admitted that the next 18 months of racing would be similar to the current season, with regulations placing all top teams in a closely contested battle. The difference between P1 and P6 often comes down to mere tenths or even hundredths of a second. With all this in mind, do you think the rear wing of the MCL38 will undergo further investigation by the FIA? And if so, will their stance change compared to their previous ruling on McLaren's front wing? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Formula One and want to stay updated with the latest news, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Keep the pedal to the metal, and we'll see you at the next race.